Hello and welcome to Just Learn Python. This is Python tutorial for beginners. We are in part 14 of this series and we are learning strings. In last 5 videos we learnt some basic concepts about strings. We learnt some basic methods about strings. In this video we are going to learn some more string methods. Split and join, then find and replace. After that we are going to learn ljust, rjust and center, which are used for formatting. Left justification, right justification and center alignment. Fine. So start with split. Splits the string and returns a list of words. It takes two optional parameters, that is SEP and max split. If SEP is not specified, white space is considered as the default value and the max split default value is -1. So let us look at some example. So in the first example, there is a string text1. Python is comma a cool and powerful language. This is what it is. So we want to split it. We are not specifying any parameters here. We are going with default values. So let us run this code. We get a list of words. Python is a cool and powerful language. All these words are obtained by splitting by white space. There is a white space between these words. So we get a list of words by splitting white space. Default value is white space. Now suppose if you want to split it by a comma. So there is a comma here and after there is one more comma here. So we want to split it by comma. So let's pass that value as a SAP value, separator value. Let us run this. So we get Python is, so notice difference between this output and this output. So now it is separated by comma. We get first word, second word separated by comma and the third word. Suppose I want to pass both values, separator as well as maximum split. If separator is not more than max value, you will only get the number of splits based on your separator value. So let us see that. So now here I want to split it by comma as well as I want 3 splits. 3 splits means you should get 4 words. 1, 2, 3, 4. Suppose I give only 1. See, now you see there will be 2 words. Max split is only 1. So you will get 2 words. This is one string and this is another string. Fine. If you specify 2, it will be 3 words. See here. This is first string, second string separated by comma and the third string. This is 2 splits. There is a common confusion regarding splitting a single word. Actually, you cannot split a single word. So suppose there is a word Python, if you want to get each character, so you cannot use split on this because in this word there is no separator. So if you try to run this, what will happen? You will get the entire string because there is no separator. If you really want to list of characters from this word, you can use list on that, list built-in function. So you will get the list of characters. So next one is join. So join is opposite of split. What it does, it takes list of words and joins them, gives back a new string. So iterable, it takes an argument iterable, that is list of words, and str is the separator value which has to be joined with the words. Here we have a text, Python is a cool programming language, and then we are splitting it here. We get the list of words here, and for reference we are printing words. So we get Python is a cool programming language. This is our input for join method. Let us join this without any separator. The syntax is empty string, okay, nothing is there inside it, and dot join and pass this list of words, iterable. Let's print that. So we get continuous string, which is all the words are concatenated without any separator. In the next one, suppose I want to join them by space. I specify a space in the string. Here there is a space and join and pass the iterable list of words. So we get a string with separator as a space. Next one is, suppose you want to pass comma as a separator. That also you can do. This is what it is. Python, and notice there is a comma after each word. Doesn't make any sense if you put comma after each word, right? So use it accordingly. You can specify any separator. So suppose we use colon here. So all the words are separated by colon. Fine. So next one is find. Find, what it does, it searches a substring in the string. It takes 3 arguments, one mandatory argument and other 2 optional. It returns the first index of occurrence of the substring. If that substring is not there, it returns -1. Sub, that is substring to find. Start, from where you want to start the search, and end, the end index where you want to end the search. The start index, if it is not specified, it starts with 0, and end index, it will be length of the string -1. That is the default value. We have a string here. Python is a cool programming language, and I want to find is a. Let's say we want to find is a string inside it. So text dot find, this is a string, dot find is a, we have to pass in quotes. It will return us the index of the substring. Each a is occurred only once, so it starts at 7th index. So if you see this 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 and I is at the 7th index. Suppose we want to find a character, that is p. Notice this is lowercase p and this is uppercase. This is uppercase p. So we want to find the lowercase p, where it starts. We pass this and it starts at 17th index. In the next example, so we want to find ng. So notice there are two ng's here, one at this place and another at this place. It should give us the first one. It occurs at 26th index. In the next example, we will pass start value. So I know that ng occurs at 26, so I want ng to start from the next, I want the next ng, so I will start from 27th start index of my search. So the next ng occurs at 31, so that is the starting index of this ng. So next example, we pass both start and end. So let's say we want start ng at 27 and end at 34, so it gives us within this. Suppose if you change 32, so it says it's not available. I'll change this back to 34. Next, if you want to find a substring which is not present, not is there in that string, so let's see. So it gives -1 to us. Next one is replace. Replace takes two mandatory parameters, old and new, and one optional parameter, that is count. Old is old string and new is new string. Count the first number of occurrences. So in the example, we have text 1, John is good at coding and also good at design. So we want to replace good with best. So this is text dot replace and pass the value, old value and new value. So let's look at this. So John is best at coding and also best at design. Suppose I have a string text 1, Alex, John, Alex, Jason, Alex. We want to replace Alex with James, all the occurrences of Alex with James. Text 1 dot replace Alex with James. So we get a string James, John, James, Jason, James. All Alex are replaced with James. Suppose we want to only replace first two occurrences. We are passing the count value here, old, new and count. So let's run this. So we get James, John, James, Jason. Notice here Alex got replaced here, and the last one it's retained. Next is we will look at ljust, rjust and center. In previous video we have seen with format method how to do alignment, left alignment, right alignment and center. There is other way of doing this using these methods ljust, rjust and center. So what ljust does, it takes a width and a fill character. Width is mandatory and fill character is optional. It returns a left justified string of width length. So whatever width you pass, that much of length string it will return with the left justified. If you pass a fill character, that character is used as a padding. If fill char is not specified, then white space is used as a filler. So in the first example here, we want to have a string with 40 length. So just learn Python title. So we are just checking before adding any white spaces to it, the length of string, and after that we are using title dot ljust. It returns a new string, new title, so that we are printing it here. So let's see. At first we get the length as 17, right? So then after that new title is getting printed here. We have some spaces added after when we give ljust as 40. This is left justified string. So if you want to check the length of this string, you can also check that. So length of new title is 40. We can use fill char. So we want ljust 40 length string and fill with a pound sign hash. So left justified and white spaces are replaced with this pound sign. Similar to ljust, we have rjust. What it does, it returns a string right justified. If fill char is specified, that will be used for padding, otherwise white space used for padding. So here we have title, just learn Python, and then title dot rjust and passing the width as 40. So we get a string which is right justified. So we have white spaces added at the front. We can also use special characters. In this case, hyphen I have used. So title dot rjust, we pass width as well as special character, that is fill char. So we get all the white spaces are replaced with hyphen and it is right justified. Similar to these two, we have center. What it does, it gives a string of width and the remaining spaces are divided into two parts and fill char is used for padding. we will get a center aligned string. Title, just learn Python, pass the width. So notice we have some spaces at the beginning and some spaces at the end. We can use a filler. So suppose let's say instead of hyphen we give star here, just learn Python. I am passing width as well as the fill char. So we get just learn Python. The stars are added at the front as well as at the end. So in this video we have learnt how to split a string by using white space as well as some special character. Then we have seen how to join a list of words by specifying separator with without separator, and then after that we learnt how to use find to find a substring in a given string, and then how to replace a old value with the new value, how many occurrences we want to replace by using a count value in replace, and after that we have seen how to use ljust, rjust and center. I hope this video is useful to you and you learned something new in this video, and if you really like this video, please give a thumbs up and share this video with your friends who want to learn Python. Please subscribe to the channel and don't forget to click the bell icon so that whenever there is a new video is uploaded, you will get a notification about that. In the next video we are going to learn some more string methods. Probably that will be the last video of strings, and after that we are going to learn loops in Python. Thank you for watching.